Hi, I'm Rebecca from the Bannock County Court Assistance Office. I'm going to go over this petition to modify an order, judgment, or decree really quick with you to show you just a brief overview of how to fill it out. You're going to start up here in the upper left-hand corner by putting your name and contact information. Make sure this is up to date and accurate. If the courts need to contact you regarding your case, this is where they will do it. Then you're going to identify the district and the county where the case is. If it's here in Bannock County, it's the 6th District and County of Bannock. You should already have a case number. If you are modifying a case, you're going to use the same case number from before. You're going to put the names of the petitioner and the respondent in the same order as they were on the original filing. This will never change. Next, you're going to put your name here on this line and read over here what these words say in paragraph 1. This is what you're stating by filing this petition. You're going to put down the names, birthdays, and addresses of the children. Paragraph 2, you are going to put down the city, county, and state where you reside and also where the other party resides. Paragraph 3 is referring to the Uniform Child Custody Jurisdiction and Enforcement Act. Please read that. Moving on, you're going to identify any cases that you have participated in as a party or witness that the courts should be aware of. Here in section B, any other cases that are affecting the children that the courts should be aware of. This could be a CP case, a guardianship case, a child support case, anything like that. Here in section C, it's going to identify any other parties that have been awarded visitation or custody. In section D, you're going to identify where the children live and who they live with. And here in section 4, paragraph 4 is where you're going to start to say what you want to change about the existing order. This is referring to child custody. If you are asking to change custody here, you would mark this box and then identify the reason why. Make sure you read this carefully. If you're not sure what to put here, please contact a licensed attorney to receive legal advice. The Court Assistance Office will not be able to give you legal language to put here in this area. If you already know what you want to put, that's fine. If you're not sure, talk to an attorney. Down here, you're going to put the date, the last date of the order. That the existing order, what was the last date of the judgment? Here on page 3, it's going to address legal custody. If you're asking for a change, you're going to identify what that change is. If you're leaving it the same as the previous order, you'll just mark no change and move on. Here in section B is physical custody. If you're not asking to change the physical custody visitation schedule, you can just mark no change and move on. If you are, you're going to identify what it is you're asking for. You're going to have the option to either ask for joint custody or sole custody. The Court Assistance Office has an instructional video that goes over the differences between joint and sole custody. Please watch that video and or contact a licensed attorney if you have questions regarding this section. Down here in section 5, you are going to identify the child support orders that are existing regarding this case. Even if it's this case number, you'll still list it, the state, county, court case number, and the date of the last judgment. Here on page 4, you're going to identify if there is an existing order of child support, do you want it to change or not? If you don't, you can mark no and skip on to the next paragraph. You can skip the whole next section of the child support because you're not asking for it to change. If you are asking it to change, then here in paragraph 6, you're first going to identify why. What's the reason that you believe it's appropriate for the child support to be readjusted and recalculated. Then here in section B, I'm going to ask you not to fill out this section yet. You won't have the information to fill this section out about what the new amount should be based on your new schedule and the new variables I will need to run a child support report for you. So instead, I need you to fill out a child support calculations worksheet and return it to me so I can print out a report for you that details who should be paying child support, if anybody, and how much should be paid based on the Idaho Child Support Guidelines. Here on section C right here, you're going to identify whether the child support should change based on the month after the petition is filed or wait until after the judgment is signed. Instead, I need you to complete this child support calculations worksheet and email it over to the Court Assistance Office so that we can prepare a child support guideline report for you, detailing what the child support percentages are, what the amount of child support that should be paid, if any should be paid, and who should be paying that. So just quickly, the information we need to be able to run this report is going to be the name of both the petitioner and the respondent, the yearly income, anticipated income moving forward for both parties. If you're not sure what the other party's income is, please watch the Court Assistance Office instructional video about child support. That will go over that information for you and help you know how to move forward. I'm going to need to know any deductions related to child care costs, health insurance paid only on behalf of the child, not the whole family, and any other child support paid by one of the parties from another case regarding children from a prior relationship. I'm going to need the names and birthdays of the children and which party is going to be claiming the tax exemption for each child. Then I need to know the overnights how many overnights each child is going to have with each party that is based on what your parenting schedule in the parenting plan is. And then also the names and birthdays of any other children, prior born children from another relationship. So work on filling that child support calculations worksheet out. And then as far as the petition, so you will skip over filling out page 5, page 6, page 7, page 8, and when you get to page 9, you're going to sign and date the petition before you email it over to the Court Assistance Office to be reviewed. You will complete your parenting plan and attach it as Exhibit A. The Court Assistance Office has an instructional video about how to fill out the parenting plan page by page. Please watch the parenting plan video before you even start completing your parenting plan. Attached as Exhibit B is going to be that child support report that we've referenced before that I will be able to run for you when you email me the child support calculations worksheet. Here on the summary of the child support report, it will give us what we refer to as the Idaho Child Support Guideline percentage that we'll need to put in that percentage in your petition. It will give us the exemption compensation, and it will tell us who should pay child support and how much. You can download a free forms packet in the links below this video. You can access all the Court Assistance Office forms at www.courtselfhelp.idaho.gov, and additional resources are available at www.bannockcounty.us/courts/court assistance. Thank you, and we look forward to assisting you.